สวัสดีค่ะสัปดาห์ที่แล้วมองเรามองโลกพาท่านผู้ชมไปอยู่ที่เมืองอัมฮุตประเทศสวีเดนนะคะไปดูจุดกำเนิดของร้านเฟอร์นิเจอร์ยักษ์ใหญ่อีเกียซึ่งวันนี้เป็นร้านเฟอร์นิเจอร์ยักษ์ใหญ่ระดับโลกไปแล้วมีหลายสาขาทั่วโลกเลยทีเดียวเราได้รู้ถึงวัฒนธรรมของอีเกียแล้วก็ที่มาของแบรนด์นี้แล้วนะคะมาสัปดาห์นี้ค่ะไปดูกันต่อในรายละเอียดนะคะว่าความสำเร็จของเขาแต่ละขั้นตอนนั้นทำอะไรบ้างจะพาท่านผู้ชมไปพูดคุยกับดีไซเนอร์ของอีเกียค่ะซึ่งเป็นคนออกแบบโคมไฟมาสโครสซึ่งเป็นโคมไฟที่มีชื่อเสียงมากของอีเกียรวมทั้งพูดคุยกับนักพัฒนาผลิตภัณฑ์ด้วยนอกจากนี้จะพาท่านผู้ชมไปดูเทสแลบไปดูนะคะว่าเขามีการทดสอบคุณภาพสินค้ากันยังไงแล้วที่สำคัญจะพาท่านผู้ชมไปดูวิธีการขนส่งสินค้าของพวกเขาค่ะไปดูโกดังเก็บของเขานะคะว่าศูนย์กระจายสินค้าของเขานั้นใหญ่มหึมาขนาดไหนและที่ขาดไม่ได้เลยค่ะแคตตาล็อกของอีเกียซึ่งมีส่วนสำคัญมากกับความสำเร็จของอีเกียค่ะอีเกียผลิตทั้งเฟอร์นิเจอร์และของตกแต่งบ้านโดยใช้แนวคิดหลักที่ว่าไม่จำเป็นต้องใช้เงินมากก็สามารถตกแต่งบ้านให้ดูดีได้เพื่อให้เข้าถึงคนส่วนใหญ่ในสังคมในการออกแบบสินค้าทุกชิ้นโจทย์ที่ตั้งไว้คือราคาดีไซเนอร์และนักพัฒนาผลิตภัณฑ์จะต้องพยายามหาทางว่าจะออกแบบอย่างไรผลิตด้วยวัสดุอะไรและใช้ขั้นตอนในการผลิตอย่างไรรวมทั้งบรรจุขนส่งอย่างไรเพื่อให้ขายสินค้าได้ในราคานั้นนี่คือรูปแบบธุรกิจที่เป็นจุดแข็งของอีเกีย What is the basic concept of IKEA design?
The basic concept would be to make good quality for many people to a low price.
What are the biggest challenges working as an IKEA designer?
Well, there are many challenges, and I would say that it's to find the balance between different parameters. You have to be aware of the price. Usually the price is set from the beginning. We have an idea of what something should cost, because something is taken out from the range and we have to replace it, and we have the price tag on that old article. So the price is very much in the focus, but we still have to make attractive articles. So some other parameters that will drive the shape of the shape and the function of the article is also very important. And sustainability, for example, maybe we want to have the goal is to have as much as separable materials as possible, so that you can separate plastic and metal. So in the end of life, the article can be recycled. And child safety, for example, you have to consider that no small parts get loose and can get stuck in children's throats. So you have to choose the right material into the right function, so you get the life length that you want of the article.
James, what's the role of a product developer?
You could say the role of the product developer is very much about working within a team, controlling and keeping the process going. Working with the designer, packaging technician, the commercial team. It's very much project leading the process from the start until the product is actually released and you see it in the store, and making sure it's on time in the store.
How do you know what people across the world actually want for their homes?
We in product development make a lot of home visits to see how people live all over the world, and also our commercial team do a lot of visits to see how people live, and we do market research because it's really important to see how people live in different parts of the world. But I mean, people live in the same way. Like if you take light, for example, we all need light to light up our home, whether we need a floor lamp or a table lamp. You may say that we think it's very different, but people live in the same way for a lot of things, especially for lighting. We need to light up our home.
Mm-hmm. How long does it take to transform an idea to a product on the shelf?
On average, you could say in lighting, it could take from initial start of a design to briefing a designer until you see it in the showroom. It's on average in lighting 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
So do you always think 2 years ahead?
Yeah, we're thinking, I would say, between 2 and 3 years, kind of planning the range. But we're also, when you start a project, you know it takes 2 years, but we still have projects where we're thinking even further ahead. You know, how may the range look? What project should we be doing in 3 to 4 years?
So were you part of the design team of?
Yes, I worked with the designers on this lamp and making sure it kind of worked with production techniques, but it also had their design outlook. So it was a lot of work making sure we could get the beads bend in a right way, making sure it would stand up in the right way and be safe and stable, making sure that we had good quality. And then also importantly, making sure we got a nice, even, diffused light coming out of the shade.
โต๊ะข้างขนาดเล็กรุ่นแล็กเป็นตัวอย่างที่ดีของผลิตภัณฑ์ที่ได้ผ่านการคบคิดและพัฒนาเพื่อตอบโจทย์ราคาที่ย่อมเยาด้วยการเลือกใช้วัตถุดิบและวิธีการผลิตที่เหมาะสมพวกเขาใช้กระดาษแข็งแบบกระดาษลังเป็นแกนแล้วประกบบนล่างด้วยแผ่นไม้ที่บางเฉียบแต่แข็งแรงทำให้โต๊ะมีน้ำหนักเบาขนย้ายสะดวกและราคาไม่แพงโต๊ะรุ่นแล็กจึงได้รับความนิยมอย่างมากล่าสุดผลิตภัณฑ์ที่นับว่าเป็นดาวเด่นจนแทบกลายเป็นสัญลักษณ์ของอีเกียคือโคมไฟ PS Mass Cross ซึ่งเป็นโคมไฟที่มีรูปร่างเหมือนดอกแดนดิเลียนเมื่อเปิดไฟจะมีการสะท้อนลายไปบนผนังอย่างสวยงามโคมไฟ Mass Cross เป็นผลงานการออกแบบของมาร์คุส อากูเนนดีไซเนอร์อาวุโสของอีเกียFor the famous Mass Cross light, where did you get the idea from?
Yeah, it was me and my wife were going in a walk close to the lake in Älmhult, and we came to a big field with unbloomed or bloomed dandelions. And then I pick one up and we start to discuss and talk about that the dandelion is a very beautiful flower. And it's very fresh and translucent. So that was the starting point. But then to take the idea from this point through the whole IKEA process is a bigger challenge because there is many stages that we have to go through. For example, quality, sustainability, child safety, flat packing, low price. So it's important also to this freshness and translucency that we don't lose this during the process, to keep that during all the stages.
Why do you think it's so successful?
Maybe it is this thing that it resembles from the nature, something that it is organized, but it's somehow chaotic, that it's somehow free, controlled but free, these leaves, and it gives a very beautiful light in the wall when you light it up. So first it's just a beautiful object, but then when you light it up, the whole room becomes affected by the light.
Is it made from paper?
Yes, this is a similar material that the transportation companies like DHL and these companies use. So they put envelopes in their own envelopes, so to really secure them. And it's a quite strong material. So this, to be able to manage the demand on the child safety, we put the 10 kilo hanging weight in this one, and it cannot come loose, secured.
What amazes me is that the final product is actually a round object, right, hanging from the ceiling. But if you go to the store, it's in this form.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you manage to put it into a flat pack?
Yeah, it is thanks to the relation to the customers of IKEA. IKEA has a long tradition of making flat packs, and thanks to this cooperation that IKEA is doing one part and the customer is doing one part, the customer are buying it, even if it's some effort put into it.
Is it very hard to assemble it?
Well, it's not hard. I can try to just take one of these out. No, there is one missing on this one. But this is how it's put together. You have these sections, and these are also in a. You have to put this on. But then you just click these 20 sections in, like that, and hang it up and light it.
On the wall, just like that.
Yes.
How do you feel when you see this in customers' homes or your friends' homes?
Of course, this is. I got a lot of positive feedback from this, and it's been a real success for IKEA. And usually they're very positive, which is very nice when they have a nice feedback. We don't success with all products, but this one is for sure a success.